Back. Singing River Health System's third annual Sunset on Cancer Run is happening this week, and joining us now to discuss the event is gynecologic oncologist Dr. Michael Finan. And Dr. Finan, thanks so much for joining us. Good to have you on the show today.
Sure, thanks for having me.
Yeah, and of course this is important. I know you deal with cases all the time, and one of the things you wanted to stress before we get into the specifics on the event is the importance of screening for cancer.
Right, and one of the many purposes of this event is to raise awareness that many cancers are curable if they're caught early, and many cancers are preventable. For instance, cervical cancer, many women quit having pap smears after they have their last kid. So if we could get the word out to women to go, if you had your last child 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, get back in and get your pap smear. I see women all the time who have advanced cancer because they just put it off.
Yeah, and that should really be part of an annual appointment
Checkup.
Anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is prevention. The HPV vaccine, that's a vaccine that I've talked about on this show before, where it can prevent up to 6 cancers in boys and girls. Anyone over the age of 9 can get it.
Right, and really early detection is the key and makes things so much easier and more promising.
Absolutely.
As far as the outcome goes generally.
Yep.
Well, let's talk about this event because it's a fundraiser, I guess, primarily for the Cancer Center, isn't it?
Right. The funds go to our Singing River Cancer Fund, which directly supports local patients who need help. We have patients along the Gulf Coast who are, some of them homeless, some of them without insurance, some can't afford their medications, some don't have transportation. So these funds are used locally to help patients, and a small portion goes to the American Cancer Society Real Men Wear Pink program, which supports breast cancer research.
Okay, and I know that it's still early enough, I guess. It's Tuesday, this event is Saturday, for people to actually sign up and maybe organize a team if they haven't heard about it yet. And they want to bring friends and family or work, co-workers.
Right, your work family, absolutely. Team, there's awards for teams, there's awards for crazy outfits, but yes, you can get together with your friends and design a t-shirt and get out there. It's Saturday evening. It's always the first weekend of cruising on the coast, so we do have a lot of the old cars driving by. It's at sunset. It's at sunset on the beach in Ocean Springs.
Front Beach is where it all starts, I think.
Right. I think it's Fort Maurepas Park.
Right.
And it's a beautiful event. And then at sunset, we have a survivors event that's also beautiful, where we release lanterns over the water on the beach side. So it's really a very family-friendly event. There's a kids zone. There's lots of activities for kids. We generally have a food truck and music. We have a DJ. It's really a nice event.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun and a beautiful spot too. And of course, it's the 5K and the 1 mile fun run.
Right.
And
I'll be doing the 1 mile.
The 1 mile. Okay.
Right.
People will see you out there. That's great. Well, it's Saturday, September 30th at 5 p.m., Front Beach Drive, Ocean Springs. And again, all proceeds are supporting local people, the Singing River Cancer Center there. Thank you so much, Dr. Mike Finan, for joining us today.
Thank you.
Now.